let's say between quick and brown. Put in ampersand.
Oh, help me.
Shift.
The
It's on
ampersand.
number 4.
The and.
Oh,
and
I just
Yeah.
the and symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And symbol.
Ampersand.
Yeah.
That's the, you know.
I forgot that's what it's called. No, I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm silly. I'm
And
sorry.
symbol NBSP.
NBSP.
Oh.
SP semicolon.
P or B?
P. It
P.
stands for non-breaking space.
Right.
Oh.
That's when you see that. Sometimes you see an image or something, and it comes with 20% NSB, MBSP, blah 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 blah, all that stuff in there.
Okay, so does there need to be a space after quick, or it can all run in since it's going to make a space?
Right. You
Okay.
can run in, and one more thing is a semicolon. Right. You can do that afterwards.
Oops.
There you go. From the ampersand to the semicolon, that's what's called an escape character. It's a special character within your text. That's how you put in things like a copyright symbol. How you put in things like an accented letter.
Okay.
We'll get into escape characters next week and how to do it, but this is a common example of one. This is a blank escape character. It puts in a little gap in your line, but it doesn't break the line because it treats it as a letter.
See, like for example, when we're saving images, let's say you save brown fox.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it brings you, when you try to download it, sometimes it comes with a 20% and the NSVP.
That's because spaces can't be rendered as part of the address of a web page.
Right.
And so.
And it treats that space like that.
No, in that case it would be, in HTML here you can type a space. That's fine. It's just in the address bar of your browser you can't type a space in there because you can't transfer space over the web as part of the URL because the space ends the URL. And so in that case %20 is URL encoding of what a space character is. And you have other ones in there too. Every once in a while you'll see like a %45 or percent something or other. They're all special characters. They can't be transferred over the internet as a page address. So that's a slightly different thing, but same idea. Ultimately, it's the space in the file name.
Okay, so
I
saw
Put
it.
in-
Yeah.
I saw it.
You put in an extra gap in there, and you can put a series of non-breaking spaces.
Okay,
as
so
many
you
as
just
want
keep
to.
repeating it.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
So back to your file here.
Uh-huh.
You said you wanted to put in a heading for each and every one of them.
Right.
Right. In this case,
Can I here?
right before the icon.
Oh, I'm making it smaller. Crap. I want to make it bigger. Oh, and I'm still recording. Sorry about the cursing. Go ahead. Can you just delete that?
Right between the P and the iframe, that's well, you won't be able to type it there.
Right.
But that's the point where you'll start typing something. Probably if you have an H1 that starts the page, you want an H2 for each and every one of them because it's a second level tag.
Now, does the H2 change to H3 for each one, or is it always H2? H2, H3, H...
You can have an unlimited number of each set of tags.
Okay.
That's simply the importance of them.
Oh, okay.
Headings.
So in this case, right, heading
Yeah.
tags. So your top level heading is that, and then you might have like a subtitle for each one that is.
So
an H2 tag.
I just have to figure out where to put the H tags in there
Mhm.
to make it a heading. Because right now, what I have is I have two. So I have two going across, depending on how big someone's screen is or whatever. I didn't want to put any more than that. So I'll get rid of those with the new thing that you showed me, which is awesome. Thank you. And then, but how do I figure out where to put the H tags to make it line up? Does that make sense?
To make it appear on top of this one.
Yeah.
You're going to want to use tables for that, and that's getting a little more advanced.
Yeah, we're pulling
The
this video.
easier way is instead of putting them side by side, just put them all in one list down the middle.
Ugh. Yeah, because see what I was trying to. I completely understand that. I was trying to avoid that because I think I have 16 of these or something, 12.
Yeah. Or you can put them on multiple pages. Have page 1.html and page 2.html, and each one has 4 slideshows on it. And you can skip to the next page or something.
Oh, hey, I like that idea.
And then you can create a file at the beginning called, say, like contents.html, and that just has a link to each of the other ones. And they can jump to, or maybe here's a little sample photo out of each one.
Oh,
And they
you
can
and I
jump
need
to
to
that.
talk.
There's just ways to organize it. I'm giving you the tools, and what you do with it is what you create.
Yeah, my thing is that I would jack this whole thing up. Like I would put a wrong something somewhere, wouldn't know where I put, like I put a colon somewhere and it's not supposed to be there, and I would not know where to find the colon to get rid of it to make it work.
Right.
In fact,
I'm
that's,
sorry.
no, I was just going to continue to complain about how sucky I would be at this, but go ahead.
It happens. There's tools you can use that will scan your code and will look for extra characters or broken characters, that sort of thing, and I'll send links to that.
Okay.
They don't always catch everything if you've got, say, like 2 B tags without, like one is supposed to be an open bold and the other one's supposed to be a slash bold, and you forget the slash. So you just have 2 B tags, the entire rest of the page is bold. You can't figure it out. The validator's not going to help with that because technically a B tag is valid even if you use it twice.
Right.
So in that case, you need to know, well, I've set bold somewhere, so I've got to go in and scan the page and
And
hit
actually
Control F
close it.
and look for each instance of
Right.
bracket,
Heck.
bracket.
That just sounds crazy.
Well,
can I ask you about this, because I wasn't here I
Sure.
think when you created that folder, and I think I got
Sure.
lost as to how you find the image and stuff like that.
Sure. In this case, I've created one folder called HTML. All it has in it is just this index file and two images, the fox image and the dog image.
Mhm.
And if I was to create a subfolder within that, let's call it photos, would be the subfolder, and then within that, I've moved the images.
Okay.
So in this case, if I'm editing HTML in the main folder
Uh-huh.
and I want to link to a subfolder, I would go to
Right here, this one.
source.
Okay. So source, and then put it after the.
Yep.
Okay.
So the source would be photos/fox.jpg.
Okay, because it's the subfolder.
Right. It's
Okay.
reading from its current location down the list.
Okay, so you created this folder and it has the
Yeah.
I guess I just don't know how to create that.
It's just a notepad file. It's like a text file, except instead of .txt, it's .html.
Okay.
And
Ah.
you save it. That's all it is.
Okay,
You
and
can create a Word
then how
file
do you
in
get it to show up here?
Internet Explorer, go to File,
Open.
File.
Open, and then choose it off of your desktop.
Okay.
And it'll automatically put it on the internet?
It won't put it on the internet,
No,
but
it's
you
on
can read it
your-
in your browser.
Oh, it's just as to what it will look like and
Mhm.
okay, sorry I was a little late.
That's okay. I actually forgot that plan at the beginning. I should have put it on my list. I was thinking as I went to bed. I knew I forgot something off the top of my list, which is how to get your pages online, which is probably pretty important.
Well,
Probably.
yeah.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that one.
We'll start that point right there next week.
One more thing on this, which is how to link to an image online. Let's go to Visit Florida.
Is it Florida?
Right click on this image, which is the Visit Florida logo. Go to Properties, and that'll give you information about the image, including its
There it
URL.
is.
You
Yeah.
highlight that and copy it, and then go back to your index file and change fox.jpg to that address.
Oops.
See if-
Save it.
Oh,
Yeah, without
all these
saving it,
little
you
windows I got
Yeah.
confused. Okay.
And then
And
I guess this one.
this one? Cancel.
This
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
And then hit refresh.
Yep. And so
See
now
how-
you're,
Oh.
you're still forcing it to 50 by 50
Right.
because we didn't change that, but now you're linking to the Visit Florida logo on the
But it's just the logo, not the site.
Right.
right.
Oh,
Generally,
The
that-
logo in the
that's-
site.
You can do that. It's a bad idea to link to another website.
Mm-hmm.
You, personally, you're stealing their bandwidth if you're not benefiting them in any way, but also you're setting yourself up to this logo is going to be replaced or deleted or changed somehow on another site you
Oh.
can't control. So the recommended procedure is to right click on it, save it, and upload it as part of your file as a local file on your site.
Okay.
But you can do this and it does work.
Awesome.
Cool.
Good stuff. All right. Thank you so much. And you'll send us
Good night.
the
F9, please.